Hey everyone, welcome to another live workout with the Physio Shop. I'm Georgia, and today we're going to have a guest worker outer, and it is Ben. Here he is. There he goes. So Ben's here. He's one of our physical therapists. I'm going to be running him through an exercise today. That's why he's in athletic clothes. I'm in sweatpants because it's cold in here this morning. So let's start with the hip flow warm-up, all right? So I'll start with Ben on this, but we're just going to have you roll your neck side to side 6 times in each direction. How you feeling this morning, Ben?
I heard your last count. I feel great. How are you?
Good. Oh, good. Thanks for asking. All right, we'll do a couple more. 6-ish. We might lose count. That's okay. All right, so now we're going to roll our shoulders backwards 6 times. 6 times. That's the magic number for this one.
Should we make you talk the whole time?
Yes, that is okay. All right, hands on hips. We're going to trace 6 giant circles one direction and then 6 the other. So Ben's going to try to keep his head a little more still, just in one spot here. That's better.
Just was getting into it.
He doesn't want to swivel his head around. Good. And then after this, Ben, after 6 more of those, we're going to have you do a tall reach where you're just pressing fingertips up to the sky, trying to get on the balls of the feet. Good. So we're bringing in some guest stars to do some workouts for you guys because Craig and I are too tired from doing workouts every day. Good. So now we'll have you go to the mat, Ben, and we'll have you start with downward dog. And you'll do 3 of those. You'll just push back, come up. When you come up, bring that chest up, head up towards the camera, and way up. Head up right here. There you go. Good, good.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Perfect. I don't think Ben's done this one before, so. All right, now on this one, I want you to raise your right heel up in the air and then step it through so the foot's between the hands. Good. Right hand to right knee, and we'll go ahead and press out 6 times. Excellent. Is this your first time going through the hip flow?
No.
Oh, it just seems like it's first time going through the hip flow.
Okay.
All right. And then now you're going to drive that right elbow in towards the chest and then reach the hand up towards the ceiling. Good. 6 of those. Ben is here to make you all at home look really good doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
Good. And then after this, you're going to stay planted right where that right foot is at, and you're going to stand up, and that left foot is going to point towards that wall over there. Good. So now you're going to alternate lunging over this front foot, and then twist your body and lunge over that back foot. Good.
And that's
Maybe I'll scoot this out of the way for you.
Thanks.
Good. And we'll do 6 aside, 6-ish aside. Good. When you're done with 6 aside, you're just going to plant your hands on either side of that right foot there. And now you'll drop that left hip down and around.
Oh, this one?
Yep, perfect, good.
I'm good at following directions.
Something is popping. Is that your knee?
And my ankle.
Yeah, so it's okay if some ankle and knee poppage happens to the best of us. And then after this, you're going to go right back into the downward dogs. And you'll just do 3 of those. Wonderful. Good. So now on this one, it's the left heel that you're going to bring up, step through, left hand to left knee, and we'll do 6 of those. Good. Good. Now it'll be that left elbow driving in towards the chest, hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Good. You notice Ben just has a nice kind of solid, smooth rhythm going here. He's not trying to rush through it, just really trying to get the most out of the warm-up. Good. Now keeping that left foot planted, we'll stand up. Your right foot will point towards me. Good. And now we'll take turns lunging for each side. Good.
I'm only going to slap as much as that.
Good. That heel's planted a little better. Wonderful. And then when you're done with 6 of these, we'll plant the hands on either side of that foot, and now we'll drop that right hip. 6 of those. And then after this, Ben, we'll finish up with 3 downward dogs. Good. And while you guys are finishing up with the hip flow, I'll let you know a little bit about today's workout today. For equipment, if you do have a mat, we can use that. Also, if you have some type of weight, roughly 5 to 15 pounds, Ben's going to use a 10-pounder. We're using a kettlebell. If you have a kettlebell at home, you can use that. If you have a dumbbell, or if you just have a gallon jug, really anything that is about that 10-pound weight or so. We're also going to use a med ball. Ben is getting crazy, and he's going to use a 15-pounder today, as per my request. So same thing, if you have a medicine ball, you're welcome to use that, or if you just want to use another object about the same weight. And finally, for our cardio today, we're going to do some jump roping. So if you have a jump rope, great time to bust that out. If you don't, that's not a problem. We are going to have a virtual jump rope. So you'll just be jump roping without the actual rope there, which might be better because you might trip up less anyway. So there's going to be 5 exercises. We're going to have a single leg deadlift with a press. We're also going to have a skater jump with a curtsy lunge. We're going to have a med ball sit up and twist, a minute of plank builders, and then burpee with mountain climbers. So we'll go through all of those with you. Ben is really excited about this. We'll do our jump roping, and then we'll go ahead and take a 3-minute break after that. Okay, let me get my timer. Where is my timer?
Right there.
All right.
It matches my hat.
It does match your hat. Okay. So each of these exercises we're going to be doing for a solid minute. The only exception is going to be the deadlift with the press. I'm going to have Ben do a minute on each side. Okay? So I'm going to hand you this, Ben. We'll start in 30 seconds. I'm actually switching places there. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to balance on one leg, holding the kettlebell or the weight in the opposite leg. And we'll just find that balance for a second. And you'll be starting in 10 seconds. We're really trying to build up the anticipation here.
It's there.
That's right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Good. So he's going to come up and press. Awesome. So he's just finding that balance. I want him to drop into that a little bit slower. So you're trying to keep that back flat, really strong in the glute of that standing leg. So I do that by putting a little bend in that knee, feeling that glute strong before I go down into the deadlift. You'll notice also that Ben is not touching his other foot to the ground, and that's really good. We want to keep challenging ourselves with that balance. If you find this too hard, what I'd like you to do at home is simply switch to having 2 legs on the ground, okay? So you can do that deadlift with that press. But this single leg is to be able to challenge you in case that might be a little too easy. Awesome, Ben. We have 10 seconds left on this leg. Is that 10-pound weight okay for you?
It's great.
All right. Last couple here. Last one, I should say. Good. All right. So we're going to shake out that leg. Perfect, perfect. A little dance. So now Ben is going to switch. I'm going to give him a little rest here. We're going to do 30-second rest between minute pieces. And you'll do the same thing, okay? All right. We'll go here 10 more seconds and rest. So the rest may seem a little bit long right now in our first couple exercises, but trust me, by the 3rd set or so, we'll really need it. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Set.
That's right. Good. So one angle we're really careful about here is this angle of the hips as you go down into the deadlift right here. And Ben does a great job of keeping those hips nice and level. Sometimes what happens is that free leg, the hip can go up like he just demonstrated. So you really want to fight to keep that down. For me, I know I can start off really strong and then the last few tend to, I find it harder to keep that hip down. But Ben looks like he's doing a really good job here. For now.
Learn from the best.
Nice little pause at the top here as he finds his balance, really good. 10 more seconds. Good. Last little deadlift here, and done. Awesome, all right. So we'll give him that nice little 30-second rest. I'll have you still hold the kettlebell up here like a goblet. Good. So for this one, we're combining two moves here. Ben is going to start by jumping to one side, tucking that leg back, and touching the kettlebell down. And he will start in approximately 5 seconds. That's good. We need
demonstrating.
We needed a little demo. And go. Good. So we just worked on that balance as we're working in that forward plane. Now we're working laterally. So it's a nice, two complementary exercises. Let me scoot back towards me.
I know, I'm trying not to.
Make sure you're still in the frame.
Oh. Want a bigger hop?
And that's okay. And it's all right to, if we lose our balance like that, which we all do, just kind of get back up and back at it. So this one, if we find it a little too challenging, I'll have Ben demo, but we can simply step to one side. So he'll do that on his next one, so he steps and touches. That jump is really just to add that extra challenge. 10 more seconds. Good. Do our last couple here. Awesome. All right. So, can ditch that kettlebell. And I'll have Ben pull up a mat and lay down here. Hand him his med ball. Ooh, see, now you're happy about that 30-second rest, huh?
I am.
Good. All right, so we'll give him, and you at home, 10 more seconds of a rest. And he's going to be doing a sit-up with this med ball and then twisting to each side. Okay, so we'll start in 3 seconds. And go. So you're going to start by sitting up directly underneath, touching the ball to each side, and coming right back down. Good. We want to sit up where that med ball is directly over our head. And 15 pounds is pretty heavy for this. I just kind of wanted to see if Ben could do it, honestly. Maybe we'll trade out for a 10-pounder later in the workout. If you need more of a challenge for this one, you can simply lift the heels off the ground to really focus on that balance. And the last thing here I really like that Ben does is he keeps his eye on that ball, or at least he was, as he does those twists. And we want to do that because we want that torso rotation. Very good. We don't want that ball just moving. We want the full torso. We want to get those obliques. Awesome. 15 pounds, pretty heavy, huh?
More on the arms.
10 seconds. Now that Ben's running more, we got to make sure he still does some upper body work. Some of you have requested a little bit more upper body training, so if you'll notice today, you're done. Everything has that element of upper body strengthening with it. All right, so now we're going to do plank builders. So this one you can do on the ground. I'll show you a more challenging way to do it on set 2. If planks are a little bit too challenging, then we'll go ahead and incline them so you can find a chair or a table. All right, so we'll start in straight arm plank. You're going to go here in about, so we'll do straight arms up.
Oh, yeah, I can listen.
In 3, 2, 1. All right, and he's going to gently go down to forearm plank and then gently push up. So he just went down on his left side, so now he's going to start on his right side because I'm OCD. Good. And so now we really want to make sure the torso stays as still as possible. We want to fight that movement to each side. So as we move, it's easy for the body to want to shift and adjust, but that core strengthening is going to come from really trying to hold ourselves in place here. Nice, Ben.
These might be the worst ones.
All right, he thinks these are the hardest. What do you guys think? That's because he hasn't done the burpee to mountain climber yet, though. So we'll hold our opinions till the end. Good. Good. Last 10 seconds here. Try to keep those hips nice and in line. Good. Last couple seconds. And done. Good. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to scoot the mat out of the way here. So for the burpee to mountain climber, Ben is gonna jump up and he's gonna go into that straight arm plank position. We're not gonna do a push-up, but he is gonna do 3 mountain climbers on each side for a total of 6. So I'll probably have your side face the camera there. So we got less than 10 seconds and then we'll go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, so he'll plant those hands, step back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he'll go ahead and repeat. Good. So at home, if these are too challenging, there's a couple things we can do. The first thing is instead of a jump, we can do a reach. We can step the feet back instead of jump them back. The other thing we can do is we can incline these mountain climbers. So if you have that chair or desk or whatever it is handy that you incline the planks on, you can also incline here. But we're not gonna let Ben incline anything. Plank builder's still the hardest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
I mean, these are terrible too, but.
By terrible, he means awesome. All right, last 10 seconds. You get a couple more in. Good. All right, that was a sad finish, but that's okay. All right, go ahead and get some water. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. So we'll go off screen. All right, hope you're feeling rested. We're gonna launch into round 2. I need my timer again.
Classic.
Classic, classic. Okay. So we'll give you that, oops, we'll start in 25 seconds here. A little bit different this time. I'm gonna let Ben go through the exercises, but I'm gonna start asking him some interview questions so that you guys can get to know Ben a little better. All right?
Can't wait.
So I'm sure you'll be able to answer questions just fine during the burpees especially. All right, so let's get set to go in 10 seconds. So find that balance, adjust as you guys need if you want to try 2 legs or 1 leg, and go. All right, Ben, tell us how you came to be part of the Physio Shop team.
Great question. So I just graduated from PT school in December, and part of our schooling is, remember to breathe too, is clinical rotations. So my first rotation last summer was here at the Physio Shop for 10 weeks where I worked as essentially a full-time therapist but as a student without my own license, and so worked under Jason, Cam, and Kelsey for 10 weeks and then now became their equal, if not superior.
We decided we would keep him. Awesome. All right, you have 15 seconds left of this. Good. And what's your favorite thing about working here? Besides how awesome, of course, the staff is.
Yeah, staff is pretty great. Probably stuff like this, like we do fun things to try to, keep our members in and also get a workout.
Nice.
So I love that. I love just the community that we built here. So
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it. We'll give you guys and Ben here a little bit of a rest, and in 15 seconds we're going to go ahead and switch to that other side. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, Ben. I know Ben wants me to ask this question even though I know the answer, and it's ridiculous. What is your favorite movie?
Like of all time or of the year?
Let's go with both, because I know you want to talk about your favorite movie this year.
Favorite movie this year is probably Little Women. I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat for that one, but you can take it out with me after you watch it.
He's only talked about it probably 4 times a day since he watched it.
Of all time?
Yeah.
That's tough. Maybe like Shawshank Redemption.
That's a good one.
Or Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Wow. Unless most of you know, our PT staff here is obsessed with Harry Potter. Not the trainers. This is a therapist thing. I don't claim to understand it. All right, 10 more seconds. Nice.
I know what my patients go through when I ask them questions while they're doing exercises.
Yeah. Yep, especially if you're trying to have them count or something, so. All right, hold on to that. Give you 30 seconds rest here. Maybe I should bring this over here so I can see it. All right, Ben. While you take your rest, I want you to ponder how much someone would have to pay you to eat a live spider. Okay? I want you to ponder that for the next 10 seconds, and you can answer once you start your exercise. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay, but what kind of spider are we talking about here?
So not a tarantula.
Okay, that's
but
good.
not a daddy long leg either. Kind of like middle of the road, like it's gonna have some crunch to it.
Am I gonna die? Like, is it a black widow?
You're not gonna risk your life. I mean, you might have to get your stomach pumped, but you don't know that ahead of time.
I say like $1,000.
Okay.
It's like the lowest I would go.
So if I show up right now with $500 cash and a spider, you wouldn't do it?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's what I thought.
We are in a recession.
That's right.
So.
That's right. All right, 20 more seconds. Good. So your balance is I was just going to say your balance is looking a little better. Most of my clients now, I kind of tend to jinx them. Oh, we forgot to do jump roping.
Oh no.
Oh no, I bet you guys were devastated at home. All right, good. We'll make sure to get jump roping on this time. All right, so he is going to get set up. Do you want to still use a 15 pounder?
Yeah, let's do one more round, 15.
Okay.
It's bulking season.
That's right. All right, so speaking of animals, I want to know what your spirit animal is and why. You can ponder this because you have 8 seconds before we start this exercise. Do you guys have a spirit animal? I would love to hear about it. And go.
If I had to pick one, probably, I like lions because
they let the females do all the hunting.
Exactly. Like I just want to be a stay-at-home dad. So.
Okay. All right.
And they're just a good match of speed and strength. They're pretty chill, but then they run fast too.
They do.
And they're strong. So mainly what you said.
Right. So if you could choose, like if science allowed it, and you could breed any 2 animals to make a super animal, what super animal would you make?
Probably a dolphin and a turtle.
Okay, why?
Because, you know, turtles are super chill and dolphins are super playful. Just like they'd make a good, you know,
Balance.
overall aquatic animal.
Good job. Okay, so we will set you up and take your little 30-second break.
Oh, the worst ones.
Or the best ones.
The best ones.
So one thing I do want to mention on this is that it might be hard to see in the video, but make sure you're pressing up that hand directly under the shoulder. You don't want it too far forward. That'll put a little bit too much stress on that shoulder. 10 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So Ben, while you're doing these plank builders for the second time, I would love to know if you have any unusual or hidden talents.
That's a good question. I'd say it's something unusual, but a talent I like to do or think that I have a good knack at is writing. Mainly poems about my roommate Cameron.
He lives with our other PT, Cameron Harder. So you write poems about him. That's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Do you have any that you could share with us right now?
No, not off the top of my head. Most of them are about how his hair flops in the wind when he runs.
All right, all right. I'm sure that he's watching right now and feels very happy. 10 seconds left. Good. All right. Last couple of these, looking strong. Good. All right, take our 30-second breather here. Move this out of the way and we'll get set for those burpee to mountain climber. So depending on how you felt with these last round, we can bring a chair in the mix to incline it if we need, or you can stay right where you're at. You're fine to stay right where you're
Where's
at.
my chair?
I don't think you need a chair. You look fine. 10 more seconds of rest. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. All right, Ben, who is your celebrity crush?
Oh, the best question. You know, growing up was the classic Emma Watson from Harry Potter.
Okay.
But now, probably Brie Larson.
I have no clue who she is.
She's in Captain Marvel, Short Term 12. Just a real looker.
Don't take any breaks. I see you. All right, okay. Accept your answer. Good.
Who's yours?
Mine is Bobby Flay, the chef. He's amazing at what he does. Best chef in the world. That's my celebrity crush. Don't judge me. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and done. Awesome. Good job, everyone. So we'll take our 30 seconds here and we're going to do a minute of jump roping that we forgot to include in that first set, which I know you guys are really devastated about. So I'm going to hand bend these. And we'll mix it up every 15 seconds or so. I'll switch it up and I'll have you scoot over. Let me, while you're in the frame. Good. 10 more seconds of rest here. And we'll start with just normal jumps. If you're at home without a jump rope, doesn't matter. Just pretend you have one. 2, 1, and go. I think sometimes it's better to not have a jump rope because then you can't mess up, so you have to keep jumping. Wonderful, Ben. Look at that. Breathing easy. All right, go ahead and switch to that right leg. How did you know I was going to say that?
We work together.
That's right. You can read my mind. So you can switch with Ben or you can stay jumping on 2 feet, but right now he's just doing this for 15 seconds. And we're going to go ahead and switch to that left foot. Do it too soon. It's going to be uneven now. You're going to have a way bigger left calf. Good. So coming up on 15 seconds on that left foot. Good. The last 15 seconds, I'd like to just alternate feet. There you go. Give those calves a little bit of a break here for that last 10 seconds. You guys got it at home. If you stop, that's okay. Take that little breather, get right back to it. Okay, we've got a big rest coming up after this. And done. Awesome. Good job on round 2, and we'll see you guys in 3 minutes. way lighter than I thought you'd be. All right, we're back. All right, round 3. And I brought my timer with me this time.
Proud of you.
Okay.
It's like you've done this before.
It's like I've done this before. I'm getting rusty though on my training skills. Am I being mean enough to Ben, you guys, do you think? Should I be meaner? Okay. Give you 20 more seconds. And then for this one, if you've been doing it with 2 legs, if you guys want to try this one on that single leg, that would be really great. Balance is one of those things we can lose super quickly. And so I really want to make sure everyone is still keeping their balance work going. All right. And begin. Good. Nice and slow. Remember, this is the easy one.
This is the easy
So
one.
enjoy it.
I like this one.
All right. So my next question is pretty deep. Okay. On an average day, you haven't worked out for this. How many live pigeons do you think you could hold at one time?
Do I have birdseed?
That's actually a great question. I will give you a sandwich bag of birdseed.
Okay,
yes. Okay.
I think like 300.
300?
Yeah, they're light.
That's absurd.
They can fly. They're super light. I can like put some on my
But
feet.
I mean, but you don't. I don't think you have that much square footage.
Yeah, my arms are even
What
bigger than
position
this.
are you in? Are you laying down? No, I said your average.
Yeah, I'm in like a hollow body hold,
Okay.
holding
Right.
300 pigeons.
And done.
Oh man, my calf was burning on that one.
Was it? I went after those jump ropes. It's
All right.
a good calf heavy day too. This is a good, awesome full body all around workout today. I think 300 is excessive. I think you would get to, even if you got to 100, you'd be like, I can't get to 300.
As long as they don't peck me.
I can't guarantee that.
Yeah, that's true, especially with the birdseed.
Yeah, it depends where the birdseed is, All right, 4 seconds and then we'll go ahead and start.
Hopefully not
And
in dangerous
go.
places.
Yeah. My guess was going to be like 23 pigeons.
That's weak.
I know. I don't have very strong upper body, so maybe if I held like my legs out or something. We could do some training for that though.
Yeah.
Whatever your goal is at the physio shop, we want to help you get there. If it's to hold the max amount of pigeons you can hold, we want to be able to help with that.
Run a beer mile faster.
Exactly. Ben is currently training to run a very fast mile.
Beat you.
Well, I don't think he'll beat me. We should place some bets on this.
Fundraiser.
What do you guys think my mile PR is?
If I lose, I'll cut my hair.
Okay, if I lose, I'll cut my hair. 3 seconds. Do our last one here. Good. Awesome. 30 seconds rest, and then we're back to those skaters. I feel like I don't have a good place to stand for these. I'll just stand directly behind Ben, so you can hear my voice. All right, 10 seconds from now, we'll go ahead and go. All right, check those legs out. Do a little dance. And go. Good. Ben's doing a great job of just making this one fluid motion. So he's jumping and then gently lowering that weight. How do those feel, Ben?
Great. On top of the world.
Nice. Okay. It's because he hasn't got to the plank builders yet.
That's right.
All right. So if you could time travel, I'm interested to know where exactly you would go and why.
Like city?
I guess.
Or like time?
Like place and time.
I think it'd be cool to go to probably, like an old-timey city would be cool, like, back to the 20s.
Okay.
And
In
then-
America?
Yeah, like New York.
Okay. New York in the 20s.
Everyone was just living it up, scared they were gonna die.
And you're done. It's a great reason for wanting to do that. All right, let's bring the mat back in the mix here. Back to Ben's favorite, plank builders.
No, med ball.
Oh, just kidding. I just got so excited for the plank builders. That's what it was. All right, we got 10 more seconds of rest, in which I would like you to ponder the question, what's the largest wild animal you think you could fight off? Go. My guess for you is like a marmot.
It's alive, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not stuffed or anything?
Yes. Yeah, I feel like that shouldn't need to be
I
specified.
think...
Like if you're out on a run in the woods
Yeah.
or in the jungle or something.
I mean, for sure a donkey,
I don't know.
but not a kangaroo. Those guys are vicious.
Yeah, you absolutely could not fight off a kangaroo.
Realistically?
I feel like even a marmot would give you a run for your money.
Yeah, they're feisty though.
They are. They're aggressive.
That's what I guess your spirit animal would be. Is a marmot.
I don't like that. I don't think. Maybe. I guess they like to run around on the mountains. Good job. 15 pounds feeling heavier?
Oh yeah.
Good. Got 10 more seconds of these. There was a runner who had to fight off a mountain lion. Could you do that?
Yeah, you just gotta put it in a chokehold.
Good. Okay. That's just a gimme. Anybody could do that. Okay, now we're gonna get set for those plank builders. Our favorite. Let's do this one with your side facing, everyone, just so we can make sure we'll keep on track here. Make sure his butt's not going up too high in the air. Less than 10 seconds and then we'll start. Loving it? Having a good time?
A great time. This is why we
This is what our members do, Ben. They're hardcore. And go.
These are harder core than me.
Good. Obviously, another way to make these a little easier if you need, besides inclining them, is simply to bend the knees. So I'm going to give Ben a little break here. But if you do, I want those hips to stay forward. So push those hips forward a little more. There you go. So you're still in that nice plank position. You're still getting the core to work. And if you need that, take that little rest and then get right back up off those knees. There you go. You knew it wasn't going to last long. But you're over halfway there.
It's good.
You guys are at home are doing awesome. So today we decided we're going to go through 4 rounds of this. It was easy to make that decision because I'm not the one doing it. I can make Ben do it. So for those of you sticking with us, we will have one more round after this. The beast mode round.
Lightning round?
Yes. 5 seconds. And done. Good job. Okay. Let me get this
What's
out.
next?
Your second favorite ones.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Burpee with mountain climbers. All right. So are you feeling like this is a good whole body thing? Where are you feeling this workout the most?
After those ones, shoulders and chest,
Okay.
triceps. Other ones, calves, hips,
Good.
booty.
Getting it all. Getting it all. Awesome. Well, that's good to hear. All right. I'm going to need you to stop chit-chatting and start your burpees. Got to keep an eye on Ben. He'll just try to chit-chat his way through it. Got to keep him on track.
How's that?
Who at the Physio shop would win in the 50-meter dash if all of us raced?
Am I in this race?
You're in this race. I want you to say who do you think would win or be in competition for the win, like the top 3.
Okay, top 3 podium spots.
Podium spots.
Jason's out.
Jason's clearly out.
He might be like up in the first 25 meters, but then down.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Craig, Georgia.
Craig and I are terrible sprinters. We wouldn't even get going.
Cam's pretty fast.
Craig and I don't get going for like 2 miles. It takes us 2 miles to get up to speed.
Kelsey's is pretty fast too.
She does have that explosiveness. And you're done. Cam and I have actually technically raced into 400 and he beat me by a second.
He did.
He did.
He said it was easy too.
Well, that's because I had just kicked his butt out of tempo, so. All right, get that jump rope out, or that fake jump rope. The nice thing about a fake jump rope, like, I don't know if you guys see mine here, but it has glitter all over it. It's super pretty, so you can make your fake jump rope whatever you want. Oops.
Mine's black like your soul. For making me do this workout.
Perfect, perfect. I think some of my clients would agree. All right, guys, we'll do a I didn't start the timer, so you get a little bit of extra rest on this.
Oh, joy.
Sneak that in there, even though it probably won't feel like it. So we'll catch our breath, and we'll get set, and we'll go in 10 seconds.
We're doing 10 seconds?
No. We'll do that same 15-second breaking up of it, too. And go. 2 feet of jumping. No, you have to get 2 feet in the air. Just kidding. Good. Breathe through this. Know you have that big rest coming up after this. And switch to right foot. Good. That right leg out. Doing some fancy kicks. All right, all right. Deathly allergic to bees or peanuts?
Bees.
Would you rather go to the beach or the mountain?
Mountains.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
NSYNC.
I don't think we can be friends. Who, this is the most important one, who would win in a fight, a physical altercation, Craig or Georgia?
Georgia.
Yes. All right, less than 10 seconds. That's all I got for questions. All right, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. Good work, Ben. Good job, everyone at home. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know Ben a little bit better. We're going to have several more people come in and help us out with exercises, so should be fun. See you next time.